Nelson had a prototype pair that Quinlan gave him. 001 was the stamp on it, first one's ever made. He just got him fucking crushed when Steve hit him the other week.
You guys gonna switch to XPs?
All right, let her rip.
I don't know. All right, it's Tom Melizzo giving you a testimonial about these modules here. From the start, since I hooked it up, I could tell the throttle response was a little bit better. The timing was a little bit better. Sled seemed to run a little bit better periodically throughout the entire time. You know, and how can you beat it? You can plug it into a computer and tell exactly what's going on with your machine. Got nothing but praises for it. Hopefully we can get some with some covers on it, keep them a little bit more protected, and really find out if they're 100% like we think they are.
How easy was it to install?
All of about 10 minutes. The hardest part was finding the spot to actually mount it. That was about it.
Nice.
Yeah. My favorite part about it is the 2 extra warning lights I get, just to, you know, it's a little easier to see if something is actually acting up on the machine. You don't have to look down at the tack. You got all of it right here, and you can just 2 extra warning lights, you know, a little bit easier to see, a little bit more visual.
Nice. And where do you notice the biggest difference? Is it the upper end, the lower end?
I'd say the bottom end. I'd say my throttle response right off the start is a lot more crisp, a little bit better.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do the warning lights tell you?
To shut it down if something goes wrong, you know, if the lights go
Like
off.
it's running too hot, or
yeah, you know, if it overheats, or say something as simple as fouling the plug, those lights will freeze up and go off on me, and I know it's time to shut her down.
And where did you guys get these from?
Got them from Daniel.
Daniel?
For Brap.
Well, there's only 2 of them right now. You
There's
have one, and
only
Hennick
2?
has the other. 2 in
Nelson-
Colorado
Nelson's
that we.
got one. We
Oh,
have
Nelson
3.
had one.
Yeah, we have 3.
So we got 3 of these running up here at the high altitudes of Colorado, and these are made for high altitude riding. Am I correct or no? Because I don't know much about these. I don't even have one yet.
I'm pretty sure. And, you know, believe it or not, tinkering with this a little bit, you do get different timing curves on it. I prefer to leave it right where it is, just because hooking it up right where it was, I could just tell right away that the sled was a little faster, a little crisper. But the throttle response right off the bat was just amazing. I couldn't beat it.
Nice. So would you recommend these to your buddies?
Of course, I'd recommend to anybody that's trying to get a little bit more out of their machine. It's just an added bonus, makes it a little easier to get in and actually see what's going on with the motor.
And do we know anything about the consumer cost for these at this time?
I do not, no.
No?
From what I was told, I thought it was around $600.
And when do you have any idea when they'll be available to the general public? Because this is a special order price or item right now, and
The sooner the better. That's all I can say.
I mean, I haven't got one. I know Eric hasn't got one yet on his sled. I don't even think that Eric Vogt knows about these yet. And
I don't know if we can run them on the cats.
Yeah, we can.
They
Hennick's
can't
got
run
one
on the
his
cats.
Yep.
Do you know who's manufacturing them?
I don't.
No?
I do not. Daniel did not disclose that information for me.
So these are all prototypes then?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. We're kind of the test team that give them an initial once over and see how they go.
I didn't even know about these until I saw it on Hennick's. And I thought he had his in a bad spot, but yours seems to be mounted in a much better spot.
Well,
So explain to us a little bit about this dial here. Now, what is that doing?
This will affect all the timing curves.
Gotcha.
I tinkered with it a little bit, but this was where it came, and this is where I've kind of been leaving it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
And I had a problem too. My fucking headlights kept blowing out, and then when the headlights, I don't know what it is, but when the headlights went out, this froze,
Uh-huh.
which told me I had an electrical problem, and instantly shut it down and had to do some rewiring to it. And once the wiring harness and everything was hooked up the way it should have been, it's been running fine.
And what exactly is the purpose of the phone jack here?
This is where you actually plug in to download the information on your computer.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, so it just plugs right into that,
And then you can see exactly how it's running.
get
And this
your-
is the power button,
Yeah,
the
you can
power.
you can get your, your tack information, your horsepower, your timing curves, all that information right off that little jack right there.
Nice.
Which to me is the best part about it. You know,
You can just plug that right in your laptop and have all that crucial
the way
information
it's
at
just
your
been, you're
fingertips.
just constantly rejetting, reclutching, just to feel how it runs. This will actually tell you exactly how it's running.
So basically, it's like a programmer for your diesel truck or something.
Exactly. It's you might as well call it a chip.
I mean, it sounds like it's been the missing link to the snowmobiling industry for many, many years, and with this being available to the general public, the options are amazing. I mean,
I give it nothing but praises.
Well, if you can dial your sled in right on in the snow, or go back to your truck and plug it into a laptop.
Totally.
I mean, we got to talk Dan into getting us a couple of these and giving them to Vogue and let them dial our mods in better.
I agree.
Just tinker with it all you can, plug in the computer, and see where you're at.
Awesome.
See what you can do with, say, the clutching, what you can do with, your jetting, pilot jets, all that stuff. You can just kind of get it right off that little jack. So
very nice.
How can it not be good?
Well, Tom, we really want to thank you for stopping by this morning.
Thank you.
Doing a video testimonial for us.
Of course.
We're all really excited to get this part on our sleds. Hopefully by the end of next year we'll have them running.
Yeah.
Perhaps they can improve it a little more.
The only thing they can improve for me is put a cover on it.
I see with all those wires that might be hard to get a cover on there somewhere.
Well, you got roosts from your buddies, or you roll your sled a few times. It's kind of hard to say what would happen to it until they get a cover on it. But as of now, no, I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks again, Tom.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Ben.
Can't wait to get one of my own.
Yeah, stuff light up on it?
Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
We're going to start her up and see how she works.
Unload. The switch is ready to go. Shut her down later. You can shut that off.
Nice.
That's it. Call the chip. Got a phone jack in it. It just kind of plugs right in the wiring on it. And you can just download information on your computer to see exactly what it's doing, how it's running at it, how the time it's doing, horsepower, all that shit. And hooking it up to just stop is going to help with the throttle response.
What's something like that class? How much? 600. Not positive.
It's NASCAR technology. It's kind of what the NASCAR guys do. It's kind of
And now we're linking it up to snowmobiles.
I know.
I mean, that's just amazing if you ask me.
Yeah.